Okay, so we're going to do chlorate here. Chlorate is ClO3 with a single minus charge. Figuring out our central atom. Well, when I look at electronegativities, chlorine and oxygen are very similar electronegativities if you're just going by trends. Chlorine actually has one gap where oxygen has two gaps. This guy's not going to follow the rules at all, is he? Because we're going to go with symmetry. Put Cl in the center and put the oxygens around. Connect single bonds to each one. Count. Chlorine has 7, so 7 times 1, plus oxygen has 6 valence electrons, and there's 3 of them, plus 1 extra charge. 18, 25, 26 total electrons. Okay, so we need to place that around. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And now I have octets happy everywhere. And now I need to go back. How many did I actually place? 8, 16, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so that means that I can put a little check mark here. I got the octets correct and the total number of electrons. So I did not magically create any electrons. I just put them in weird spots because chlorine, as you know, should only have room for one bond. But we know ions do weird things for their bonding. Okay? So now valence and charge check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chlorine is supposed to have 7, but he actually only has 5. So he's a +2 there in the center. Oxygen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has 7, but is supposed to have 6. 6 minus 7, -1. Remember, start with the valence electrons minus the number of electrons that are actually there to give you that ion's charge. Okay, so sorry, let me slide that up. Start with the valence minus the number of electrons actually there, because that's what's actually being happening. And since electrons are negative, we're seeing how far off it is from what it's supposed to be. He has 1 more electron, so he has a -1 charge. Electrons are negative. Okay. If the math isn't making sense to you, that's okay. You do not have to show the math. That is something we use later on for formal charge in year 2, and it'll get more familiar with you then. Okay. All right, and so now what we have here is we have everything's meeting octet. We're having the correct distribution of electrons, and we're in the process of counting how many charges. So chlorine has a 2, and all the oxygens have a -. So now I need overall charge. So I put brackets to say this is an ion. That's all that brackets mean. Just saying that it's an ion. And I have these +2 cancels with that guy, so I'm just left with 1 negative at the end. Or +2 minus 3 equals -1. However you want to do that, just make sure you're double checking your brackets and your charge at the end so that you know that you have the complete structure. Again, this may or may not be the actual structure, but follow all year 1 rules when you're doing this.